Hey everybody, welcome back to BetMeADate. I'm Dr. Aviva Gaskill, and today we're going to be telling some dating horror stories. Subscribe for more videos on dating and to find out that you are not alone in the dating world every Sunday and Thursday at 6 p.m. So today I'm going to be reading you some dating horror stories that I asked people that I know to send me, and there were some fantastic ones. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So when I was younger, I was dating this Jewish guy in medical school. He's a doctor now. So when we went to visit his mom, he told me he's going to introduce me by a very Jewish last name instead of my very Italian last name. Needless to say, I stopped going out with him, but he is still my doctor today. Dating nightmare? I have just the thing. I met this guy about 2 years ago when I was 19. We met on a dating site, Bumble, I believe, and we hit it off well, so we decided to go out on a date together. He was in the military and seemed like a pretty decent guy. It was kind of odd since he asked me to take his pictures in our downtown area for our first date, but I agreed, being a photographer and all, and it went very well at first. We laughed, we walked around, and just had a good time. He paid for my coffee, and we walked around to all the shops downtown. He kept suggesting other places we could go and offered to let me ride with him. Seeing as it was a first date, I refused. It was about 3 days before our second date, stupid I know, when I finally cut the cord between us. We were talking on the phone one day when he was on a break between shifts about the military and all the weird stuff and regulations that they had to deal with. Then he got kind of quiet and he goes, "I could rape you and get away with it, you know." And I obviously was shocked at what I just heard. So I asked him to repeat myself. When he said it again, I should have hung up and blocked him right then and there. But I think I was so caught off guard that I didn't know what to do. Then he continued, because we've exchanged more than one phone call and text messages between each other, we are seen in the eyes of the military as in a relationship. So if I raped you, you couldn't press charges. Which, first of all, I'm a criminal justice major, and I'm pretty well versed in a hefty amount of military laws and how they differ, being from a military town and all. So I knew for a fact that that was just a lie. When I called him out on it and flat out told him that that wasn't true, and why the hell would you even say that to me? He told me that he obviously wouldn't do it, but he could. I just remember the anger getting to me, and I was able to form a sentence finally, and I out of a broken and shocked state. I told him to never contact me again, and if he ever did, then I would press charges for harassment. I also told him that if I ever found out that he had rape allegations against him, I would speak up about what he just said to me. There's no doubt that something would have happened to me if I hadn't brushed off his comment as a joke. I blocked him on everything and reported his account to all the dating apps that we met on. Luckily, I never gave him any personal information and he didn't know my last name. But I knew his, and I still check in with some of my friends on the base from time to time who know him. They never told him that they knew me, but they keep tabs on him for me as promised, and they inform me if he does ever does anything suspicious. Might not be as crazy as some of the stuff you've heard, but that's my horror story. A little more scary than just weird and funny. My first dating nightmare was a guy that lied about his height. I'm 5'11" and I could tell by his pictures online. I couldn't really tell how tall he was. When I asked him, he said 6'1". I said, "Okay, that's cool because I'm 5'11". He responded with, "I love tall girls." When I met him at the restaurant and he started to walk towards me, I realized that he was tremendously lying about his height. He was maybe 5'6" at best. Flustered, I quickly excused myself and ran to the ladies' room, texting 3 of my closest friends and asking them what I should do. The first one said, "Just leave." The second one said, "Just go back out there and ask him why he lied. Clearly, he's nowhere near 6'1". The third one said, "Fuck it. You showed up, you showered, you dressed, you put on makeup, you're hungry, go back out there and order some salmon and Chardonnay. On him. You aren't going to see him after tonight, so just get a free meal." And that's what I did. A girl's got to eat. I have a friend who went on a setup date to Starbucks. The guy ordered a tall latte, 2 cups, then produced a free drink coupon. Classy. So this was part 1 of some videos on dating nightmares. If you've ever experienced anything like this, please comment below. Please like, please share this video. And don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. If you have a dating nightmare, please share it with us. These are fun, these are tragic, these are crazy. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.